Well, speaking of Medicaid, you've likely heard that the president's so-called big, beautiful bill passed the House of Representatives this morning. Here's Speaker Mike Johnson signing the bill, sending it to President Trump's desk, who is expected to sign it into law tomorrow afternoon. The legislation received 0 votes from Democrats in both the House and the Senate. So, as you might imagine, news of its passage in the House today did not go over well. Washington Senator Maria Cantwell wrote, "This law is the largest cut to Medicaid in history, which will raise costs for everyone's health insurance." The GOP stuck to their cruel plan to kick 17 million Americans off of their health insurance and take SNAP benefits away from millions of families, all so that billionaires and corporations could get another tax cut. Even the Oregon Nurses Association sent out a statement saying the bill will gut the Oregon Health Plan, our state's Medicaid program, putting as many as 280,000 Oregonians at risk of losing coverage. It adds punishing a new bureaucratic barriers designed to kick people off Medicaid, do not help them thrive. Democratic Oregon leaders gathered yesterday before the bill passed to the House to talk about the impacts here in Oregon, striking a similar tone.
There's no way to cut this much Medicaid without kicking working people off their insurance.
This is a 5-alarm fire, and we're here to tell you that this is devastating for the state of Oregon. So let's remember, every single year, Oregonians pay their federal taxes. And those dollars come back to our state through vital services like healthcare and food assistance and other programs. That's how the system has worked for decades. That's how it should work. The Trump administration and Republicans in Congress have broken and will break and are breaking that system. The Senate version of the bill that's being in front of the House right now, we thought the House bill was bad. The Senate version is worse. Just the provider assessment cuts alone would result in more than $10 billion leaving Oregon and our hospitals and our doctors and our nurses over 10 years for the Oregon Health Plan, our Medicaid program. For SNAP, according to our preliminary analysis, if and when the bill is fully implemented, the Trump administration and Congressional Republicans will have cut over $425 million per year from food assistance in our state. And Oregon doesn't have the money to backfill that loss.
Okay, well, despite the intense criticism from state leaders like Governor Tina Kotek and fellow members of Congress, here's what House Speaker Mike Johnson had to say about the bill's upcoming impacts.
Look, I think a lot of the estimations about what this legislation would do in a negative manner to communities in my state or any other are far overblown. I can tell you that this bill is going to be a great thing for everybody around the country, my constituents especially. What's good for Louisiana is good for America.
Now, Oregon's lone Republican in Congress, Representative Cliff Bentz, voted yes on the bill today. His office told us yesterday they would not comment until after the vote. Today at 1 o'clock, following the vote, they told us, quote, "Once we have a comment, we will send it out." As of this moment tonight, we are still waiting.